Welcome to Unity Life, Sacred Teachings and Mystery School.
Welcome to the 16 Keys Support Tool. These are valuable concept models. Like a prototype, a concept model is a work of art designed to help you clarify what is best or what is realistic. In 2017, I witnessed a series of incredible miracles. I saw a candle manifest out of thin air right before my eyes, as well as a lighter. The right half of my jade plant disintegrated into a shriveled, dry husk in about 3 seconds, and my ears and lips dramatically changed shape and size in the mirror, then changed back. In response to these life-changing events, I developed these models of how miracles would work out globally without conflict or destruction if this amazing potential of the nature of reality was freely released. Hello and welcome to Key 14, Free Energy. The longer version of this title used to be Free Energy and or Kinesis, the movement of objects without device usage, energy storage, or conduction. But I had to shorten it and today I'm wearing my Ballers HBO diamond shirt, and it goes really well with Kurt Cobain glasses, and it's a California diamond, like the California raisins, but it's a diamond just like season 3 of Ballers. So about this free energy, in this key I combine the free energy with kinesis because the two ideas seem to be pretty related, but I also want to make a distinction between the two. These are two different kinds of miracles that I'm talking about, which are both easy to imagine and difficult to imagine, in a sense. It's easy to imagine a very small, watered-down version of the miracle, and yet difficult to imagine the level that I'm talking about with this key. On the one hand, telekinesis and free energy on a very small scale has often been claimed to exist, in which people claim that they're really doing telekinesis. In other words, by stilling the mind through meditation, they're able to harness the power of miracles. However, all of this is pretty small compared to what I'm talking about. Like reliable kinesis, not even telekinesis at all, but just reliable, miraculous kinetic movement is something that people do not really seem to come up with that idea, and I don't see that anywhere on the internet, but that would be the ideal in terms of kinesis, because that way we could run devices. For example, it could be used for free energy. What I'm talking about here is free energy without the use of devices. But one device that you could think about for something kind of like free energy, which would be called free energy, would be a kinetic generator. Like, for example, a turbine. And I've considered that magnetic turbines have probably already been invented. Like, for example, say you have magnetically charged balls that are in a circle, and there's 2 circles, and the magnetic charge causes movement, so it causes spinning in 2 different directions. And this kinetic energy could be harvested from a turbine to power a battery, which could be used for a lot of things. So if you had a large magnetic turbine, I guess you could power a small village with it. At least I can certainly imagine that based on the turbines I've studied out there. And it makes sense. So in a sense, that's free energy, but it's not free of devices. Also, just with free kinesis without the magnetic energy as well, that would be very handy, and you could probably get a lot more flexibility out of what kind of devices it would be too, in order to generate energy from that. If you could just make something move without having to harvest wind or water movement. So for some reason, people are not talking about free energy without devices. And that, I think, is ultimately possible in terms of miracles. When I saw the candle manifest out of thin air, which I talk about in Key 6, if it's possible to manifest a candle out of thin air, it should be possible to manifest an electric charge. Theoretically, I believe it's possible to say, for example, say that you plug in the cord to the wall, the electricity goes through the cord to the base, and at that base, the electricity would be provided right there in the exact perfect voltage, so there would be no need for a cord. Or same thing with a battery, there would be no need for a battery chamber. Just at the spot where the electricity would come in, just put it there out of thin air reliably every time. And that is the miracle that I'm talking about. So that miracle would really affect key 6 and 7. In that key, I talk about manifesting physical objects out of thin air and what kind of design would go into them to make them the top quality. If they don't have to rely on an electricity source, they can have free energy. A lot more handy items are possible, so it would be definitely an upgraded level. So one of these days, I'm definitely going to have to upgrade this video and do a longer version, because I thought it was so interesting that so many people have claimed that they have invented free energy and that they have been suppressed by oil and gas companies who are involved with targeting campaigns against free energy patenting, stopping people from getting to the point of patenting it. But I have to wonder, because I really imagine it's quite entirely theoretically possible that somebody may have already secretly patented it and not actually shared the information about that patent. And there could be patent trolling going on as well. So later, at another time, I would love to talk about the patent trolling, the free energy patents that may already exist for device-free energy or device-based free energy. And thank you so much, and have a nice day.